Alright, so this is something a little bit different. Just going to do an unboxing and initial thoughts video on the new Winchester bolt action 22. They're called Xpert. I just got this in. I didn't even know they were coming out. And I seen it. I'm just like, oh, I'd like to have that. I like the new Winchester product. So just gonna jump right in and see what's here. This is the first time going through it, so this is going to be as new to me as it is to everybody watching here. So initial opening. On the end there you get a sticker, literature. Let's see here. Purchase confirmation for warranty reasons, NRA stuff, and safety thing. Manual here. Just all. So, bolt installation, installing and removing safeties. That's what we're expecting there. Bolt plug. Let's see. How to adjust your sights, how to adjust or dry firing, do not dry fire, my damaged components, typical with 22 rimfire. You got a trigger adjustment and release right there. Any maintenance. Pretty straightforward stuff, something I'll look at later down the road. Let's stick this back in here. Side. And we got right up here. Initial thoughts, the box, it's very light. This here though, being a metal receiver, is actually quite a bit heavier than my Wildcat by at least a pound by the feel of it. Very thick, very solid feeling. Initial thought. There's that. Very tiny sights on it. Tapped and drilled. Okay. Trigger lock. Bolts down here. And you'll pardon my nasaliness and coughing if it happens, because I'm 2 weeks sick. The bloody flu. So, here's that. I'll take a look off camera here at something. Definitely been test fired. I'll say that. Wildcat magazine came with it. Very good. I do like these. They have essentially a 1022 mag that's been improved. Quick release stuff here. So for your takedown, you get 2 hex screws down in here. I believe that there's supposed to be 2 included, but I could be mistaken. No tools. And a couple of hex heads there to take those off. Interesting note, the barrel is fixed with a nut, much like a Savage Axis or one of those 308 Enfield Australian rifles that were made in the 90s there. Put that there. Bolt. Pretty straightforward. It's serialized here. And then let's get the Winchester logo. This is covered in packing grease. Just a little on the back piece here. So, slides right in. It does have a locking. It has a thing of note. It's got 2 locking lugs. It's got a main lug right here, and it's got the handle root. With the receiver being all steel, definitely a different setup. Pretty smooth action on it, which is nice. It's right-handed. Just got, so your main resistance point is when you're closing it, and I don't know how well the camera's going to pick it up, but when you close it, watch up here. It's pushing itself in, so it's not. Your camming surfaces are down or on an angle and then straight down on the handle here. So it's pretty well a cock on close, I will say. Any difference? Nope. Safety's here. Locks that up. I'm going to dry fire it for your entertainment's sake. Jesus, that's a nice trigger. Action smooth. 2 pound, maybe 3. Actually, I got a gauge right there. much noise. Let's see what the gauge comes back at. 3 3/4 pound on that pull. Oops. 3.5 pound. And 3.5 pounds. It's a very nice trigger that is adjustable. Captain drilled down his sights. It's a square notch in the rear and it's a square post up front. Not the cleanest thing in the world. The backside has serrations on it for anti-glare. The front sight here is nothing on it, it's just straight black. So it's black on black. They read. You got enough room on either side of the on the notch. You got your square notch here. You get that. You got plenty of room, kind of like that. Nice. You get your cover up here. Skeletonized stock. It's the Xpert mark down and right down in here. And size comparison to the Wildcat. I'm going to put that stock to stock. That's it. 2.5 fingers. So a couple inches in the difference, and that's barrel. This is the suppressor ready model, so it's probably the same length as a standard model. Even though we can't have suppressors here, it's just what was available at the time. I do enjoy this gun very much. Side note on the Wildcat, I ran about 1,200 rounds of bulk ammo through this without cleaning. This between several range, like probably a half dozen more range sessions with these mags, 1022 mags, and this thing just friggin' ran. Amazing. This thing, I can't say enough good about these new Wildcats. These are, at least this example of mine is just phenomenal. It just doesn't stop. And with this here, so I'll do a shooting video with this here when I get out next. But I can't see there being anything really wrong with this. Now I might scope it. I haven't decided that yet. Definitely going to run with irons a little bit first. No, they're not the cleanest thing, but it's nice to have them. It's definitely nice to have them. I know they definitely intended for this to be a scope gun, just because these are just for everybody, for those who want them, and it's just a nice thing. It doesn't cost too much manufacturing wise. These are made in Turkey. Yeah, made by Istanbul Turks, so same as the Wildcats and the SXPs. Another great gun is the SXP. But yeah, bolt releases right there. You just hit the button. Don't mark anything up. Dual extractors on it. That's pretty standard. Let me see if I can. Yeah, you got 2 extractors on it. Single firing pin that's offset, and it's all contained in here. Yeah, definitely a nice rig. I think. Well, of course they got to shoot it, but initial impressions, I think Winchester's got a definitely a nice rifle here on their hands. And as far as handling, I'm 6 foot, broad shouldered, and this gun is just comfortable, same as the Wildcat. You can just pull it right in, nice and tight. Length of pull is, it's the same. Length is the same. Definitely has a nicer trigger than the Wildcat on it. That's for damn sure. I know that's one of the marketing points. And yeah, for the same money, whatever suits your purpose best. Again, these all take 1022 mags. These Wildcat mags, in particular, have a lash shot hold open. So for the semi-auto, that's one of their. It's a really nice feature to have, so you're not dry firing unintentionally. Just a little button right here, and it's got a quick load feed on her here, so you just wind that. Well, hope that video is some use to some people. I know there isn't many videos out on these right now because they're so new. And everybody have a good one.